AI is hungry, and that appetite is reshaping how the world generates and delivers electricity. Today we'll show how solar, wind, batteries, and smart energy systems are turning data centers into the clean power consumers of the future. From giant GPU farms that train large models to the hyperscale infrastructure running our voice assistants, AI is driving demand like never before. But instead of fossil fuels, many operators are choosing renewables and building entirely new power ecosystems. In this video, I'll explain the main renewable strategies, introduce key players in each space, and show how they're planning to scale for the AI era. Why renewables? Two big reasons: climate targets and cost. Hyperscalers want predictable, low-carbon power for both PR and regulatory reasons, and energy is a major operating cost for AI centers. But solar and wind are intermittent, so data centers combine generation with large-scale storage and smart energy management to deliver 24/7 reliability. Below, we break these categories into 4 segments: solar, wind, battery storage, and energy management and microgrids, and name 3 leading companies in each, with the numbers and plans that matter. First up, solar, the easiest direct way to pair clean electrons with a data center. First, solar is a leading utility-scale PV manufacturer focused on thin-film cadmium telluride modules and big project deployments. In 2024, its net sales reached about $4.2 billion, and the company is guiding significantly higher module sales and capacity expansion in 2025 as it scales U.S. manufacturing. First Solar is actively expanding U.S. production capacity and aims to support large co-located solar plus storage deployments for enterprises, including cloud providers. Jinko Solar is one of the world's largest module suppliers by shipments. In 2024, the company reported RMB 92.26 billion, $12.6 billion in revenue. Jinko continues heavy R&D into N-type TOPCon cell tech, expanding global production and supply chains to serve large developers, a logical supplier for hyperscalers seeking high-volume and bankable module supply. NextEra Energy is one of the largest renewable developers and also an operator of generation assets used in PPAs. In 2024, NextEra reported around $24.8 billion in total revenue across its regulated utility and energy resources businesses. NextEra is aggressively growing solar plus storage footprints and has dedicated gigawatts in its backlog to tech and data center customers. Solar provides scale and predictability at daytime hours. Coupled with storage, it becomes a 24/7 resource for data centers. Wind, especially offshore, is critical for large continuous power needs. It pairs well with long-term contracts to power hyperscale campuses. Vestas, the world's largest wind turbine maker, reported EUR 17.295 billion in revenue for 2024 and holds a massive order backlog. Vestas focuses on onshore and offshore turbine systems, services, and long-term O&M, essential for developers and utilities supplying data center PPAs. Ørsted is a global leader in offshore wind, and in 2024 reported revenue of about DKK 71.0 billion, EUR 9.5 billion. Ørsted is building multi-GW offshore projects and pairing them with corporate offtakes and hybrid solutions, a natural partner for hyperscalers that prefer long-term, high-capacity offshore PPAs. GE Vernova, which houses GE's renewable equipment and services businesses, recorded around $34.9 billion in revenue for 2024. GE supplies turbines, electrification hardware, and grid-scale services, useful for projects that integrate wind with storage and power delivery solutions for data centers. Wind is a backbone for multi-GW power supply. For AI data centers that need steady GW scale power, offshore wind plus transmission solves volume and carbon targets. Storage smooths the intermittency problem. Batteries provide minute-to-minute balancing, peak shaving, and can wrap renewable projects into 24/7 offers. Tesla's energy division, which sells Powerwall, Megapack, and solar products, reported roughly $10.1 billion in energy generation and storage revenue in 2024, driven by ramped Megapack deployments, 31.4 gigawatt-hours deployed in 2024. Tesla is scaling global Megapack production and integrating long-duration R&D to serve large commercial and utility clients, including data centers. CATL is the world's largest battery cell maker, In 2024, it reported approximately CNY 362.0 billion, $50 billion, in revenue, and is expanding into stationary energy storage manufacturing in Europe and globally. CATL's scale of cell manufacturing feeds the supply chain for utility-class storage modules that data centers can tap into via third-party integrators. Fluence is a leading battery energy storage system integrator and software provider, and reported record FY 2024 revenue of about $2.7 billion. Fluence focuses on project deployment, software-driven dispatch, and increasingly on hybrid systems that join storage to renewables for corporate customers like hyperscalers. Together, these companies supply cells, KTL, packaged systems and deployments, Tesla, Fluence, and the software orchestration needed to make storage reliable for 24/7 AI operations. The final piece, intelligent power delivery. Microgrids, site controllers, demand response, and power purchase engineering make renewables a usable product for a data center that can't tolerate interruption. Schneider Electric, a global leader in energy management hardware and software, reported 38.2 billion euros in revenue for 2024. Schneider supplies critical data center power gear, UPS, switchgear, microgrid design, and software to orchestrate renewables plus storage at scale. They're actively positioning products for next-generation AI facilities. AES is an energy developer and operator with a big storage and microgrid footprint. Its 2024 revenue was roughly $12.3 billion. AES is building large storage and hybrid projects, offering tailored 24/7 clean energy products to corporate customers including cloud and hyperscale clients. Siemens Energy combines grid electrification, power conversion, and the Siemens Gamesa wind business, reporting about 34.5 billion euros in revenue in 2024. Siemens provides transformers, HVDC links, and grid integration tech that help move offshore and remote renewables reliably to data centers. These companies glue it together. They design the microgrids, provide the controls, manage the interfaces to regional grids, and deliver clean power as a product to large energy buyers. Big cloud providers mix strategies: direct off-site PPAs tied to wind or solar, on-site rooftop or canopy solar, and large batteries to firm output. Some go further, buying entire solar plus storage parks or investing in long-term green hydrogen pilots for seasonal balancing. The combination varies by geography, grid policy, and the scale of the data center. Key takeaways: 1. Solar and wind supply the bulk of new renewable capacity for hyperscalers. 2. Batteries are essential. Tesla, Fluence, and CATL are scaling cells and systems fast. 3. Energy management firms like Schneider, AES, and Siemens ensure reliability and grid integration. And 4. Partnerships between utilities, turbine and module makers and system integrators are how AI data centers achieve 24/7 clean power.
If you liked this breakdown, hit like and subscribe for more deep dives into the tech that's powering AI. Want further details about this topic? Leave a comment and I'll share further details on this. See you next time.